What if I told you that gratitude isn't just about keeping a journal or writing down 3 things you're thankful for at night? And there's a 3-step gratitude trick that can literally rewire your brain for happiness. A trick so powerful that it not only lifts your mood, but also strengthens your relationships and makes you feel more alive. In fact, if you're going through a particularly tough time right now, doing this will have the greatest impact on your level of happiness. How do I know? Because it has helped me during the most challenging periods of my life. And I've seen it transform the lives of those I've coached and mentored over the last 10 years. Step 1. Think of someone you can be grateful for. Take a moment to pause and think about someone in your life who has made a difference for you, big or small. Maybe it's a teacher who believed in you, a friend who stood by you in your lowest moment, a parent who made sacrifices for you, a colleague who encouraged you, or someone who gave you your lucky break. Gratitude isn't just about appreciating sunsets or your morning coffee. It's about people, the moments where someone has shaped your life in ways you can't measure. This first step is about awareness, because truth is, we're so busy chasing the next milestone, scrolling through endless feeds, rushing through our to-do lists, that we forget to notice the people who shaped us into who we are today. Step 2. Write down in detail why you're grateful for them. Here's where the magic starts. Don't just think about the person, write down why that person came to mind. What did they do specifically? How did it make you feel? What would your life look like if they had not been there? The more detail, the better, because specificity creates emotion, and neuroscience shows that when you relive an experience vividly, your brain reactivates the same emotional circuits as when it first happened. So when you write in detail the specific words someone said, the moment they showed up for you, the sacrifices they made for you, or the way you felt safe, seen, or inspired, you're not just remembering gratitude, you're re-experiencing it. And here's the wild part. When you do this, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the same chemicals linked to joy and well-being. Gratitude literally rewires your brain. You don't just think it, you feel it. Step 3. Pick up the phone and share it with them. Now comes a step most people skip, and I'm pretty sure most people watching this video will never do, but it's the one that changes everything. Because the real magic happens when gratitude is shared. Pick up the phone, call the person you're grateful for, and then read out what you wrote down in step 2 to them. If calling that person feels a little uncomfortable for you, send them a voice message. It's important that they hear your voice, because voice carries energy in a way a text or email never can. They'll feel the emotion in your tone and the sincerity in your voice. Imagine being on the receiving end of that. Imagine someone calling you out of the blue and saying, "Hey, I just want you to know I was thinking about that time you encouraged me when I was ready to give up, and it changed everything. Thank you. It means more to me than you'll ever know." That moment can bring someone to tears. And here's the beautiful paradox. While you think you're giving them a gift, you feel happier too. Because gratitude is a two-way street. The more you give it, the more it multiplies. In the words of William Arthur Ward, feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. I'll never forget the first time I did this. I called a mentor who had guided me years earlier when I was lost, constantly doubting myself and on the verge of giving up. At first it felt awkward. My heart was racing. But as I spoke, as I told him the difference he had made in my life, there was a long pause before I heard his voice crack. He said, "Simon, I had no idea. You just made my year." And when I hung up, I felt this wave of energy, like I'd just reconnected with what really matters in life. It wasn't the achievements. It wasn't the milestones. It was the people. That moment wasn't just healing for me. It was healing for him. And research shows that gratitude doesn't just boost the happiness of the person who expresses it. It also boosts the happiness of the person who receives it. It's a ripple effect. Science backs this up. A study from the University of Pennsylvania found that people who wrote and delivered an expression of gratitude to someone showed the largest increases in happiness of any positive psychology intervention. And the effects lasted for months. Think about that. Months of uplift from just one act of gratitude. If money's greatest value is in giving you control of your time, gratitude's greatest value is in giving you control of your perspective. Gratitude is not about ignoring pain or pretending life is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the parts of life that make it worth living. When my mother passed away when I was 17, I thought gratitude was impossible. How can you be thankful when life takes away someone you love? But over time I realized something. Grief and gratitude are not opposites. They're companions. The deeper the pain, the deeper the gratitude for what you had. Gratitude doesn't erase hardship. It transforms it. It reminds us that even in life's darkest seasons, there are rays of light worth noticing. So here's my challenge to you. Don't just nod along and think this is a nice idea. Try it right now. Step 1. Think of someone you're grateful for. Step 2. Write down in detail why. Step 3. Pick up the phone, call them, or at least send a voice note. Do this once. Notice how you feel. Then imagine what your life would look like if you made this a weekly practice. If you do try this gratitude trick, drop me a comment below. Tell me who you called and how it felt, because I would love to hear about your experience with this. One day, when you look back at your life, you won't remember the emails you sent, the arguments you had, or the possessions you owned. You remember the people, the moments of laughter, love, and connection. And gratitude is how you honor those moments now, before it is too late. So start today, because happiness isn't found in having more. It's found in appreciating more. And sometimes, all it takes is one phone call. If this resonated, then make sure to subscribe to the channel, because every week I share insights like in this next video here to help you live with more intention, clarity, and energy. Thank you for watching, and remember, happiness begins with gratitude.